Small profit. To wait for our first food to turn up here. Triple, you can't spell Kappa with a C. What the heck, dude?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Right then. So, Nottingham-on-Sea is getting 3% food. So the... What are you getting on? 272. Keep up high production to upgrade in 7 months. So, production should start to kick off. I don't know if we've got enough trucks on the go here yet. We need to drop some more into the mix soon just to make sure we've got the frequency on this line. Left nut creation. 30 seconds. That's pretty frequent. I want to add a few more though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring that down to 20 seconds. Jimmy saved lasting 22 months. I was very surprised to see Transport Fever on a Thursday. Good surprise. Keep up the great work. You're welcome, Jimmy. Thank you for 22 months. Kappa T, innit? That's what you want. A Kappa T. Right, let's leave that be for a bit. Let's go and focus our attention somewhere else. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we can't, we just can't shift these goods properly. Because really this should be a train line. Trying to move all this from here to that food processing plant here via truck. It's ridiculous. There is another solution potentially. We could utilize this platform possibly and train line round there like that. And then just kind of drop onto here for a bit and then break out through there. And just train it over. Go around that field there. Onto that train line for a bit. Chung out there. And take the food in that way. It would be an interesting project. Right, floppy disk 13. Not had a save game for a bit. Let's see if I can get a Kappa coffee off Mr. Squirrel. Actually, we've already got a platform here. Is there any way that we can jump into this line from here? We'll have to do it after that junction or get rid of this altogether. We could just get rid of that altogether. Not necessary, is it? And then we could use that track. So we can use this train platform here. I don't know how many lines are going in there. Oh, there's only 2. In fact, they're actually sharing the same platform, which is probably not the best plan. Because you can see here, having to wait for each other, which is stupid. Let's see, if he went into that platform there, can he get out? Yes, he can. So let's make him do that then. Platform 1. Can we not move this? Like, why can't you just drag it and say go here? Terminal 1, you can. Terminal 1, there we go. Lock that, lock that. Sweet! Can we do the same on this one? No, 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 no. What have you just done? What did that just do? Rip. I don't know what I should do. I chose 3 and it went to here. Put it back on 4. Oh, I see. That's not an X crossover, so it can't get out of there. That's why. That's fine. Dewy Egberts? Meh. Meh. You want to get proper beans? Do it properly. Right, so if we trash this, we can then come up there. You know what, we can actually jump onto that line. Yeah, we can just crate through there, jump onto the passenger run. Although it will get held up by the passenger trains. Or run alongside it, just parallel it maybe. Just parallel it, and then after this, just branch out. So we go past that there, run alongside here. It's nice and flat, go around the corner. Job's a good one. Well, we can make an X. But I had to wait for everything to clear. Make an X and change it. Everybody knows that Starbucks is the best. Starbucks connoisseur, the most respected in the industry. Right. Let's go from here to... Yeah. Let's move that signal to... get rid of that one. Let's push that one back to about here. Get rid of that. Terminals, try again. It's already split them now, look. Clever girl. Right, done. There are no Starbucks in the whole of Italy. Is that a fact, dude? Why does it randomly leave little pieces like that? So bizarre. Okay, so I'm going to run a parallel track if I can. Well, I can see a problem straight away. What the heck? Okay, let's break away slightly earlier. Oh my god, game. Let's go in like that. There we go. Lots of skills. Good evening, Paul. Random question, but where do you think mini disc storage could have gone if implemented onto the PC industry? I told you it was random. Dude, that's random. Mini disc storage, I think ultimately it was always going to be onto a loser. You know, in the same way that DVDs are ultimately doomed. Just because storage has just become mostly irrelevant, really. You know, media is not that needed as it used to be. So even mini discs would have died eventually. It's like the zip discs, you know, they were great, but they had their time. Hmm? Oh, you've spotted the duplicate nut house sign.
Oh, yeah, but I like symmetry. That suits me. Put it on the other one.
Eh?
Put it on the other side. I like symmetry.
Oh yeah, we've got two now. We've got one on the wall and like one outside or something, or on the window.
Put it on the other one.
Is that actually a question, Lotus Skills? Hold shift it once now. Okay. I tell you what I wonder. I wonder about VHS and Betamax, right? I wonder if VHS won the format war because it was bigger and people thought bigger was better. Or because when you looked at a VHS cassette, it was quite a nice little design. When you looked at the Betamax one, it looked ugly. And I wonder if that's what put people off, because the Betamax format was actually a better format. So that's an example of where a worse format won, probably because it looked slightly better, or it was bigger, and I'm not sure which. Because the video quality was better, so it's... But, you know, the average punter didn't know this. So I often wonder about that one. Was it higher capacity tapes? I don't know. Did people really care at that point? Was it marketing? I don't think it was. Maybe the recorders looked better. Or something. Consumers are quite fickle like that. Tapes were cheaper to produce. What, on VHS? Yeah, but like I say, the quality was worse. I think people didn't know back then the quality was better on a Betamax. I don't think they knew. Nobody kind of educated them. Not going to work, is it? So the next question is, let's just use that platform. Boom. You think someone in the industry paid someone off to win you? Well, I mean, there's always going to be in a war like that. There's always going to be money thrown around to try and win it. You know, marketing deals that are done with businesses. You know, discounts. All kinds of techniques come in to make sure one format wins over the other. Exactly the same as we saw with the whole DVD format war. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to lose. Sony killed it. Anyone who wanted to release a movie on Betamax had to get a license from Sony. Well, if that's true, Mew, that would probably have killed it off. But what was the deal with VHS then? Wait, why is there a signal? I swear it auto-saves at the worst possible times. I love the smoke and everything, but when you're trying to construct something, I can't see a thing. It's like, not very helpful. It's on the track and use the free platform, Baz. What free platform? Oh, you mean go over here? Eek. Don't like that, Baz. I like the idea of using the free platform, but I don't like the idea of tunneling to get to it. I think I prefer to bring this lot into this platform and bring this into the middle, and then bring that into the... rather than go get that gradient, you know? Get the less dense smoke mod. There's a mod for everything. Right, let's get rid of that signal there. Let's move it to here. Lord Reaper, 1200 bits, dude. Thank you very much. Just some random bits for you, Squirrel, as I'm popping in today. By the way, who won the bake-off? Ah, well, Mrs. Squirrel didn't do very well at all on this year's bake-off. The Halloween bake-off was a disaster for Mrs. Squirrel, which is interesting because normally she engineers it so that she always wins. I mean, she bakes the best things, so she wins naturally. There's no cheating with Mrs. Squirrel. But she came 3rd and 4th, I think. And I believe Doyle... Did Doyle win a round? And eldest daughter or youngest daughter won a round? I can't remember now. It didn't really go Mrs. Squirrel's way, to be fair. I think Doyle did win a round, if I remember. Oh yeah, my son won a round as well. That's right. Did indeed. Actually, his was quite good. It's quite a long piece of track. We're going to need some pretty fast trains for this. Dogs can't bake, cuzzy. Well, I don't know what kind of dog you've got, but I assure you, Sir Doyle, Lord Doyle of the Shire, is a pretty darn good bake. Dogs can't bake. Have you ever heard such nonsense? Have you ever tried giving your dog flour, water, eggs, and a recipe book? Have you? Have you ever done that? No, you probably haven't. So how do you know your dog can't bake? Well, we taught Doyle from an early age. Blimey. No wonder the trucks are struggling. It's a long old run, that. Dolly's no ordinary pup. Dang straight. Oh god, this is going to be tricky. I'll make sure they go on the correct side of the track. See, this they could have made so much better. Honestly. You should just be able to click on something and just go, like, you know, one way each side. Click, 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 done. Road vehicle 23 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Micromanagement. Right. How do we find road vehicle 23 easily, I wonder? Which one is road vehicle 23? Probably one of these, I'd guess. 175. Yeah, I don't know where it is in this fleet. Is there an easy way? How can you see your vehicle inventory? Use a bottom left button as a list of vehicles. Bottom left button. Bottom left button. That one? Charts, logo, finance. This one? Show or hide list of vehicles. There we go. 23 is on the bunting of job line, which I think I just set to replace. Yes, I did. So that should be sorted out. Right, assuming to put those signals in the right place, we should be able to create a line all the way from there to there. This is a busy old platform. So I'm thinking I'm going to rework this track before we set it up. I'm going to take this track here, I'm going to push it to the middle platform. I'm going to take this track here and push it to the edge. We're going to reassign some stuff. Shows you line and age, then replace the entire line. Age, 30 years. Wowzers. Dude, that's insane. What vehicle are they going around in? Really? Greg's food run is oh my god. Why is Greg's food run? Wait, what? Why are they carrying food when it looks like a passenger train? That's really weird. Okay, automatic. Get replaced. That's ridiculous. Kappa food. Get replaced. That's ridiculous. 29 years. Kappa food we've done. Novjob food we've done. Bunting we've just done, I think. Bunting gas. They've got some old things. Bunting gas can get replaced. Okay, that should, hopefully that should filter that problem out. You dusted off your old joystick, now using it as a crane operator in mud runners. It's a million times better. Nice, dude. You can use a controller as well. That helps a lot. What's door baking for Santa Paws? Ah! Right, let's get that train out of the way. And then we'll rework these lines. Did that train just turn around? Or was that an illusion? Dropped a message in the OPG Discord chat for I'm taking a quick look, fearless dude. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I'll be done. Tell them we're done. Hour and a half. Hopefully I remember as well. Right, let me pause that. Let me pause that and we're going to rework this track here. Now there should be the brown and the yellow line are coming in onto separate platforms. So we're going to break the line at about here-ish. Hopefully by the time the game figures out what's going on, they'll be fine. You keep thinking it's Friday, cuzzy. Well, unfortunately, you've got another day before the weekend, dude. Let's get zoomed in. Zoom on there. Okay. Did I have a crossover on this? I think I did. I think we had a crossover. Let's do another one. Signal. Back to that. Let's see. Merge, merge, merge. Crossover. Cleared. Should do it. Let's have a look at the line now. Right, do I need to unpause this in order to get it to work out the line now? Your weekend thoughts on starts on Thursday evening, Baz. Do I need to unpause this to get it to work this out? Celebratory food train, or is it because I've locked the platforms, possibly? That's better. Wub wub. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, that's fine. That makes a lot of sense. In which case, I'm going to unlock those two. Because I'm going to rework them anyway. Okay. That's phase one. So unpause that. New Mexico Sunday night trucking. I don't know if I'm allowed to, Tommy. I do not know, sir. This is going to be a problem. Is there any way of moving this bridge pillar? That's kind of going to get in the way of my plans here. Please, no 1 hour truck configuring, Tommy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to do it, Tommy. Or whether I'll do a truck config or not. This is busy. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, stupid thing. Just move that out of the way. S. Reeves, I just said I don't know if I'm allowed to. I've not been told that I can stream it this Sunday. I've not been told that. So let's assume for now that I can't. I don't know what their plans are. These trains are coming in here thick and fast. The trouble is oh man, if I change this, if I reroute this to the middle now, this guy's going to get all confused about how to get back. I need to find a break in this train line. So this bridge is a real pain. How can you move this? In Skylines I can move this. Sunday night trucking is an institution. That's not true, Kitty. I streamed other DLCs before release. So you never know. I mean, fingers crossed, we'll have to wait and see. Perhaps email him and see what he says. Oh, the frequency of this line is too much. Can't break into it. Tell you what, let's just start building next to it. Really? So, like, uprights on that are huge. So I'm going to save it first. Not floppy disk 14 get saved. Yeah, I don't think so, C-Ratty. That's not me. I've never broken an embargo yet. I've got no intentions of starting now. Okay, we'll bring that to there like that. And we'll see if we can rebuild this bridge in some capacity. Is that one of those, I think? What on earth? There we go. Amazing. All I've got to do now is reroute this to here. Oh my god. Let's try getting rid of that signal. Really not happy bunny about. There we go. Okay. Now the signaling's not right yet. Too much slope. You've got to be kidding me. Right. Looking good. If we put the signal in before the crossover now. And then as we come down here. Signal in there. Signal there. Signal that's more or less right. Except coming this way, we need one about here instead of here. And more or less works. To the point where we should be able to reassign the lines over and then it'll sort itself out. Let's see what it's doing. So can we get that to come into Terminal 3? That's the question. Oh yeah. Sweet. That's better. Now we can bring this line in. Did I use a BIOS warning sign? Dave, it's actually, where is it? It's on the... Oh yeah, I last saw it in the living room, Dave. Bizarrely enough. In the living room. Okay. Do I need to destroy that? I could just leave it. Nothing's going to go through though. Nothing's assigned to go through that. But I could just leave it. Because in case we ever want to get anything back to this depot, we could do. We have that option. It's not doing any harm, is it? Might as well leave it. Right, so, let's see. All the way back here now. All the way back here, which is the town of Doligrad. We're going to need a little line which goes from here all the way through, crikey, to here. And this is Doligrad food trains. Now then, the only downside to using the trains is we can only take grain, is it? Because the grain is the only one that doubles up with food on the way back. Is it that way around? Something like that. Gonna put a depot here. Mr. Rye creepily comes back alive. Hello, I am back, lal. How's it going? Welcome back, dude. It's going okay. We're doing all right. We're doing some work here. Please destroy what? Can the new trailers not run both, Baz? The new trailers? No, you can, like, you can take livestock or grain, but if you take... I think if you take grain, you can bring food back on the same car, but if you take livestock, you can't, or the other way around. No, we don't need a new depot. I just want to build one anyway. Just want to make sure we have a maintenance depot up here. Okay, one before that. We'll soon find out now anyway. So, we go here, buy a train. We're going to need the fastest, most powerful thing we can find. Let's see. The good old AE35 has a tractive effort of 120 newtons, kilonewtons, and a top speed of 100. The AE47 has 196 kilonewtons and a top speed of 100. To bring that in, we'd have to electrify the line, although I think we've already got electrified. Wait, what's the track speed limit of this? What's the speed limit of these two tracks? Does anybody know? A standard track, what is the speed limit? So that would cost quite a bit to run though. 947k a year. Oh my god. That's insane. $120. All right, we're all right with 100 then. The A35s are still looking good to me. They're like half the price. Do the same speed and have 50% less tractive effort. But the line is fairly flat, so I don't think we necessarily need that tractive effort. Right, now the wagon side of it. That can bring, that's it, food and livestock, that's it, you see. Because if you take the open wagon, which you need for grain, you can't bring food on the way back, so you have to take livestock. I think we should go... We go for 150 meters. That gives it a 3 minutes, 3 kilometers to get up to full speed. It's quite a long line though. 149, that'll do. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do this. Should gradually start to replace these trucks now. That's going to bring a lot of food back to here. And the only place we're shipping it is Doligrad. So we're going to find ourselves bringing more than we can actually distribute from here. Which means we need to find another outlet. Which is what the big food run was meant to be. So that Nutlight City food train should start to fill up on a lot more food than it currently is. If you right click on the icon near you, you'll be able to see the track and road speeds. If you want, if you click on the icon near you, I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. Hathaway, 35 months, dude. You're so close to 3 years. Thank you, Hathaway. Near your webcam. Oh, you mean at the top? Top of the screen? You mean up here? I still don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean down here somewhere? What do you mean near my webcam? You mean the webcam top of the monitor? What do you mean what do you mean? The icon above the date. Right, okay. We can work with that. Street traffic, track speed limits. There you go. Yeah, 120. 120 it is. Why are all you stupid trains going the wrong way? Like, oh my god. Why? Why you do this? They should have all gone to the other platform. Anyway, we should be arriving here soon. Let's just double check the lines are set up. Terminals, Doligrad. It's coming into there. Let's lock that in. There we go. This is a hub, this thing. Look at this. 6,000 production. This is an absolute hub. See you, Flug Reason. You're a tired person. No worries, Jimmy. I was just confused, bro. Like near your webcam, and I'm looking at the top of my monitor going, well, webcam's up there. So what does he mean? Jamaican crust patties. I'm not sure what they're like, to be honest, Cuzzy. I'm sure I would, to be fair. Right, Doligrad's not got any stuff going to it yet. I don't think there's a line connection there yet, if I'm honest. I think that's a Doligrad. daunting offshore food train. Loading it up. Call this station Food Hub. It basically is. It's like Walmart or something. McDonald's factory. The GTX 1080 Matrix. The 10 series are really good cards. 1080s are very good. Meet me. Oh, it's scrolling and I can't stop it. It's look, it's literally scrolling and I can't stop it. Thank you. The Volvo LV66 box fan, dumper, tanker, and flatbed. Alrighty then. We've got some off-job, guys. Let's go and have a look at an off-job. Alright, so normally we'd have a Benz for 65k with a carry capacity of 8. And a top speed of 40k's. This thing can do 60k's with a capacity of 10, but the more specific. So that's the downside to it. It's not a generic truck. I actually thought that horn sounded like Roadrunner. You know, the Roadrunner goes beep beep. So I don't know, there's a downside to doing this. Configuration compartment. What the heck? Why has it got 2 compartments? Interesting. Ooh, food's starting to appear, look. Oh, that's not like... Oh. I don't think Doligrad food train's connected properly yet. It's not dumping any food out yet. The box fan is generic, but the others aren't. How generic is the box fan, though? Oh, hang on. Oil, plastic... See, it can't take everything, though, can it? It's like got a subsection of... If you look at the tanker, it can take crude oil, oil and fuel. The box fan can take crude oil, oil and fuel. How does it manage that? The flatbed can take fuel. Interesting. Yeah, the box fan can't take coal. It can't take grain. Iron ore or stone. So yeah, the box fan can't take anything that the dumper can. But it can take the stuff that the flatbed does, apart from logs. It's interesting. Some of the things don't work, some of them do. Come on, you need to start loading up for Doligrad. Let's give it a bit of time. Let's see what else we need to worry about. Okay, we have an insane amount of food here. Maybe if you upgrade the gas trucks, maybe. Actually, why are the gas trucks got loads of food? I think the game's doing its generic routing thing again. Chris Sawyer's locomotion. That's going back, that is. So that's only possible because of generic trucks. Yeah, look, this is a Woodward match truck and it's taking food. Like, really? So if we were to replace those vehicles, for example, they would need to be able to take gas and food. And I don't know if there's a generic one for that. Food and... Actually, you could replace it with the box fan then. So you could turn that to on and then replace now 600 grand. And then do the same with this. This needs to be able to take materials and food, which it can do, so we can do that as well. For 800 grand. And they'll carry more and faster, hopefully. Call it Grubhub. I like it. Good evening, Rusty. So they go in there, they should automatically get upgraded now. Dink. Look at that. Technology upgrades. Off jobs. Off jobs with a squirrel logo on the side. Love it. Rugby time. Thank you for a year. 12-month support. Thank you, Rugby. He asked if Paul was playing NM since it comes out November the 9th, but he doesn't know if SCS will let him play it this week or not. You must be in New Mexico then. Let's see, what about food trucks? So same thing. Let's replace those with the box fan. On right now, 440k. See if we can shift that backlog. Meanwhile, on the Black Gold run, don't think we can do very much about this. We've already got like insane vehicles coming into this. I mean, the only way we can move this any quicker is to use electric, fast electric locos. Just electrify the line and just move this goods. Which we may have to do. Right, spares the oil. What have we got? We have one train with 21 cars on the back. This line brings in 24 million a year. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Electricity is overrated. Say that to Tesla. You should be coming out on the 6th, the 7th is your 48th. Svardmasteren, 14 months. How much gold is in the golden nutter? Might sell it to pay for my subs for quite some time. Kappa, happy 14 months, my friend. Thank you, Svardmaster. A solid golden acorn would be worth quite a few bob, I reckon. Right, so if we take the Spezi oil line, think about a replacement vehicle for a second. We want something with excellent tractive effort. The AE47 is probably the best thing out there, but it's 5.6 mil. It's 196 and does 100. But there's currently nothing better than that. So let's scroll down here. Wow, this isn't very tedious at all, is it? You can tell they sat there and used this interface. Nyan's 60th wedding anniversary. Wait, 60th wedding anniversary? Blimey. Right, I'm going to tell it to replace all of that. That's going to cost 7 mil, is that it? Blimey. Wait, how many cars have we got on there? 159. Pause. What was the How long is the 21 cars? How many cars are on there? I can't tell. I don't know how many. I can't. Can't you just give me a count of how many cars is on there? It's so annoying. Sell local first. You don't have to move new local like that. No, no, no. You tell it to replace it, and then you get money for it, and you don't have to bring it into the sidings. Like, it's way better to just use the replacement window. Because it swaps it out, and you don't have to take it to the depot. But I just can't figure out how many... Can we work this out? Spezi oil. Spezi oil has no path. Uh-oh, rip. Okay, well, we've got an electrification problem, apparently. Spezi oil is now broken. So there must be a piece of track down here that I did not electrify. There you go. It's 159 meters. How long are the cars each? I don't know. I'd have to add one to find out, I think. Wagons. I add one on, it goes to... There's 8 meters long. I don't know how long the 21 car train was. Let's have a look. What is going on here? Oh, it must be this one. This has got 189. It's got 189 storage ones. It's got 14 on the back. This is a bit confusing. Where's the gigantic one? So that one. It's got 14 cars. And yet it carries 189. But it says 21 on here. But it's clearly not. I don't get this. How can it say it has 21 when I've just counted them and it's got 14? There were 18 cars, then 18 is... Yeah, but it's lying to me, Bigfoot. This is not 18. And this says 21. So something's not right here. It got hidden from the last signal because you changed the track. Right, okay, that would make sense. So how many cars is it for 21? How long is that? How long do I need to make this for it to be 21 cars? That's my question. Do you know what? Reset vehicle. Reset vehicle and just count it because the game doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21 is 192 meters. Right. On, replace now. Go. 61 million. That's more like it.